Good evening, and thank you all for coming tonight. I'd like to thank the Wisconsin Soccer Youth Association, the Hall of Fame, fellow inductees, family, and friends are with us tonight. My first coach, Gephardt Wendell, gave us the technique and skills needed to succeed through discipline and hard work. We all participated in the Trinity program. Biking, swimming, tennis, skipping, whatever you get your body moving. It was very important for the physical fitness part for Gephardt. We all participated in the Trinity program, I'm sorry. Gephardt had his hand on many generations of soccer players. He was the first coach to many that are here tonight. He left us with lifelong memories. We lost another great legend of the game this past week. We will never forget. You knew you were in trouble when you heard the dreaded mano, 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 mano. I played every position on the field and eventually made my way back to the goal at the age of 10. That's the same year. That's the same year that I played on my first All-Star team with many teammates here tonight. In the summertime, my brother Norb and I honed our skills in the backyards of West Lawn, where the Ward family resided. The Wards had a family member for each position on the field. Street soccer was born in those days as we dribbled through clotheslines of bed sheets. Growing up playing in the Bavarian Soccer Club was such a great experience. I got to play and train with some of the greatest players in the country. John Spielman Jr. had the biggest influence on me growing up. I used to sit behind his goal and see the great game through his eyes. I used to sit and admire his great athleticism, courage, communication, and distribution skills were uncanny. He could throw the ball like throwing a dart. I followed my older brother Norbert around like a puppy dog. I was always playing with his older friends, teammates who toughened me up a bit. I also sat behind my brother's net during his games and found out quickly what not to do. Sorry, brother. Willie Wessels led us to 3 league and state titles, 1 regional and 1 national trip to the McGuire Cup in 1977. The journey we had with this team of misfits was unforgettable. Willie taught us the great game of soccer and instilled his passion of the game within me. I also learned many life lessons. The camaraderie that he built into this team created lifelong friendships that could never be replaced. Willie wanted us to play 75 games a year, often seeking out competition from older college teams. Playing in the snow at Brown Deer Park brings back the fondest memories. Willie knew the best teacher of the game was the game itself. I was selected to the U.S. National Youth Team that played in Germany in 1975. In 1976, the U.S. National Youth Team went to Puerto Rico for the CONCACAF tournament for the first Youth World Cup in Japan. The team earned a bronze medal but failed to qualify for the World Cup. Bob Gensler was an instrumental figure in guiding me through the U.S. National Youth experience. He showed me the discipline it took in training and in games to become the best keeper I could be. Bob was a master coach on how to dissect opponents and how to exploit their weaknesses. He opened my eyes to another world and taught me how to see the game. We were fortunate enough to train as juniors with Coach Gensler in the very first team. We trained 4 times a week with games on weekends. My parents, Joseph and Mary Ann, worked hard all their lives. Instilled a great work ethic in me. They made sure that we got to all our games and practices on time. I apologize for all the muddy clothes left in the clothes hamper, dirty shoe tracks on the carpets, broken windows, broken Hummels that could never be replaced because we had indoor soccer games in the basement. Thank you for the love and blessings that you gave me to pursue my career. I started my professional career with the NASL, with the Houston Hurricane, and the MISL indoor team, Houston Summit from 78 to 1980. I was one of the few Americans to play with the greatest players, legends of the game. Playing with my idols that I admired growing up was an unforgettable experience. I played my last pro game with the Houston Dynamos in the USL in 1984. I started my coaching career in 2000. I'm currently the Director of Youth and Keeper Development for the Dynamo Soccer Club in Cypress, Texas. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
If I could though, Tim, hold up your sheet of